Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video, I am going to be sharing with you my top 10 pages that I completed in 2022. I know that I'm really late to the party with this one, but this is a video that I did still want to do, and I know that my beautiful friend Claudia and a few other of you have said that you would like to see this as well, so I figured while we're just sort of chilling out now for the rest of the morning, I would get this filmed and then just sort of go through, read your suggestions on the community post that I put up on the channel yesterday, which was Saturday the 15th of April, just for any suggestions of things that you would like to see. So I'll go through, I'll make a list, and then I will start working on them as and when I am able to. Okay, so I just want to say that I think these were from 2022. I know some of them are definitely from 2022, but there's a few that I'm a bit not 100% sure. They may be from 2021. I honestly cannot remember, but I'm showing them, so I hope you enjoy. So the first one is from the Disney Grand Block Magie. This is by Hatchet Heroes, and I didn't tag it, but my favourite page is this one. I think you guys, if you've been with me for any stretch, you've probably seen this one before. This is my Buzz Lightyear page. I know, yeah, I based it with alcohol markers, and then I did use my Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils over the top. And it's got Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic. It's got some gold metallic uni paint marker, metallic Bic Intensity markers. There's probably some water-based markers on here as well, and then I used Glossy Accents by Ranger to cover the helmet there to give it that really shiny glossy look, and I was so proud with how this page turned out. Yeah, really pleased with this one, and I really enjoyed colouring it as well. So that was my page from here. Please excuse me, I am still full of a cold, and unfortunately I've passed it on to Caden, so I feel so bad for him, but I think that's just the way it goes, isn't it, in households. If one of you catches something, it's inevitable that you're all gonna get it. The next one is from A Million Llamas by Lulu Mayo. I'll just zoom you in a smidge for this one. Okay, I think this was last year. This is one of the ones that I'm not sure if it was 2021 or 2022. But this is my favourite page from this book. And this was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Helena from the Colouring Zone here on YouTube. I know I used water-based markers on this. I can't remember what pencils I've used. I would maybe hazard a guess at my Polychromos, and maybe some Black Widows, but again I'm not 100% sure. And then I've got some fine liner detail on there. I think I've got some Posca in a few places. got stickles, gold gel pen. Yeah, I really like how that turned out. I thought it was really cute, and I have got some of the Calero paint upon the clouds and the mountains. I don't know if you can see like the colour shift there. It's a really cloudy day outside, so it might not be translating on camera, but yeah, there was that one, and I just love how vibrant it is. I really like my background, and I like the stickles in the water and my mountains. So yeah, really pleased with that one. The next one is from Graveyard Girls by Carla Magana, and this, oh my gosh, I think this was my favourite Carla page of last year. And this was done with alcohol markers, polychromos, I've got Stickles glitter gel on here by the candles there, and then I've got Uniball Signo metallic gold and sparkling gold, some black jelly roll glaze, and then I've stuck some hearts on here from like my journaling stickers, and one here, and then there's like these little sort of peach specks. They are from the Nouveau confetti. I think these are called the Sweet Peach Circles. Yeah, just to add another little bit of glitz and shine to the page, but I was so proud how she turned out. And I did add some white jelly roll as well to add some sparkles on her. And then I wrote Carloween here with a black micron pen. So yeah, really proud of that one. Next is the Ururi Mouse sketchbook travels, I think. I'm not sure who the artist is on this one, but I know that they've got a few more books out now. And I coloured this. I'll just zoom you back out a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I coloured this, and this took me a few months of sort of chipping away at it. It's got water-based markers, and then I've used Prismas, Pablos, Polychromos, all different kinds of pencils. I've used fine liners. There's some Staedtler. Did I use Staedtler dual-ended? I probably did, somewhere on the page. I've got Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallics, black jelly roll glaze, white jelly roll. There's some Uniball Signo sparkling gold, and I've got metallic gold on there as well. Yeah, jelly roll metallic, all sorts. Sorry, I had to pause the film because I had to sneeze. Yeah, so there's just so much on this. I've got some iridescent, you know, like the Calero paint there. But yeah, I was just beyond proud of how this turned out, and it was a labour of love. The only thing that I'm a bit not overly thrilled with is the colour of the wall. I wanted it to be more of a, I don't know, more of like an organic, natural green, but instead it came out really bright. but I still think with all the brown furniture and the sort of warm grey floor, I think I can get away with it. But yeah, I was just really proud of this one. I cannot tell you the amount of hours I spent on this page, but I loved every second. It never felt like a chore, and I'm glad it took longer because I enjoyed every minute that I spent working on this one. Okay, this is another one that I'm not sure if this was 2022 or 2021, but this is from Mystica by Dada Chow, and I had been looking out for this book for such a long time, and then I found it. I was just so excited, and yeah, when I looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't colour these, they're stunning. I can't do that artwork justice, but I desperately wanted to colour in it, and I did, and I coloured her. I think I used an alcohol marker base on her, and then it looks like I've used my polychromos on this one with some metallic and yeah, Jelly Roll Metallic and Jelly Roll Stardust on her. But yeah, I tried taking colour inspiration. There's a page at the front of her, I think. Yeah, here. Yeah, I've got the page flagged. I don't need that in there anymore. But yeah, I tried taking my colour inspiration. Oh, I've got sticky note residue now. I don't want that on my book. Oh, do you guys ever get that with like sticky notes? Sometimes you lift them off the page and they've got like a residue. Yeah, so this is the page that I use to take inspiration from. These are just absolutely beautiful. Look, this is another one that I'm really keen to do. I just think that is stunning. That's just so soft and painterly, you know. Look, they're just exquisite. So yeah, that was my inspiration. So I took my colours from that page. Obviously mine's very different. Mine is nothing like the artist's really. I mean, I can't compete with that, but I was so proud of how she turned out, and I was proud of myself for finally colouring in this book. Yeah, I definitely need to work in it more, because I think doing this, I've kind of proved to myself that I can do it, and to not, you know, not always be so hard on myself. And oh, come on, I love her hair. It's really pretty. So that was Mystica by Dada Chow. Next I have Forest Gal 3, Moments Wholly for Yourself by the incredible Apoll, and she is up there in my top 5, maybe even top 3 favourite artists. And I completed this one, and I actually think that this may be in, do you know what, I take it back. I think this may be my favourite ever completed page, ever, and it is this one. And I just love it. I like the way I done the sky with pan pastels and then Stickles glitter gel in the colour Nebula over the top, and then I went over the little stars and things that were here with a gold metallic gel pen. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, really, really pretty. Aaron chose the colour of the suitcase. Aaron chose the colour of the suitcase, which is this really beautiful red colour. I use pan pastels for the green down here at the bottom. I've used some fine liners, maybe some retractable gel pens. And then I used my Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils on this page. And white jelly roll, and then Uniball Signo sparkling silver for that bit. I just love it. I look at this. This is like the one page for me that I look at and I'm like, wow, I coloured that. I coloured this. And I do love Apoll's version. I love the very earthy and vintage look of hers. But I don't know, I'm really proud of all of it. This did smudge a little bit, but you know what? I'm like, I don't really, no, I do care. I'd be lying if I said I didn't, but I think I'm just so happy with everything else that this is just, I can live with it. And for me to say that is quite hard. But yeah, this is definitely, I think, my favourite ever completed page. I did spray a fixative on it, but I do still keep it protected with a piece of tracing paper just because that page is like my pride and joy. So there's that one. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna blow my nose. And yeah, nobody needs to be hearing that, so I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. Okay, the next book is Daydreams by Hannah Carlson. And when Queen Elizabeth II passed away, I knew that I wanted to colour a page with a crown. And I coloured this one. And I don't know if you can see if it's going to sort of translate all the loose glitter that I've got on the page. I hope it does, because like I said, the lighting here is yeah, it's not good today. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. And I found this crown and I just thought, yeah, this is the one. Hannah Carlson has got a few crowns in her book, in her books, but this is the one that I went for. And I was working on this whilst I was watching the funeral on television, and I saw that she had these really beautiful sort of kind of muted pink flowers, so I wanted to try and sort of incorporate those colours onto these flowers here. And also the crown had purple on it. I think it was fabric, but I coloured the gems purple, and I've put sort of purple down here. There's diamond stickles on here. I've got Nouveau loose glitter. I've got metallic Uniball Signo, and I have got some fine liners in places. I've got Uniball Signo Sparkling Gold. I cannot remember what the pencils were. I think, no, I do remember I used polychromos, I think, for like the gold effect of the crown, and then I think for the stones, these purple gems, and like down here and here, I think I used my Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils, and then I went around the jewels with a white jelly roll. You can see here like the colours have kind of bled through. It's kind of, yeah, on like these droplets. These are fine, the colours are good on here, but I think these are just, yeah, they're not the best. And I've got some purple glitter here as well. And even though I didn't do a background or anything, I just thought, you know, this may not be the finest piece of art, but to me it meant a lot. I thoroughly enjoyed colouring it, and to know that it was coloured to remember an incredible woman, an amazing monarch. Yeah, it means a lot to me, this page. So there is that one. And then I have another Hannah Carlson book, and it is Tales from the Forest Kingdom. Guys, I love this book. I absolutely love this book. I think this is like in my top 2 favourite books by her. The other book is it's between the Spirit Animals or Soulmates book, whichever version you have. It's between that and, you know, before this most recent book came out, it would be Spirit Animals, but it's between that and the Tales from the City Among the Stars. I mean, I just think her work gets better with each book. In this one, it was this one. This had been a whip for quite a while, and I came back and finished it, my Robin Hood page, and I used polychromos on him, and then I've used black Posca, a jelly roll metallic, some fine liner, some Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, tiny little bit of black jelly roll glaze, Uniball Signo Sparkling Silver, and then I used Distress inks with a bit of water dropped on, and then I spattered gold ink on it. Now unfortunately it's come over here onto the other page, but that's okay, I can work with that. But yeah, for quite a simple page, I am so proud of it. And I think because I'm not very good at doing fur either, I did try to sort of get like the strokes in there. It's by no means perfect, but I was really proud of it, and I love the colours that I've used on him. I was also really proud of that one. I can't remember if that was last year or the year before, but I think I can honestly say I'm proud of every page I've done in here. That was a buddy colour with the beautiful Camille. That one, I like it. It's not my favourite, but I don't dislike it. Okay, I messed up this page and I ended up journaling over it. So, yeah, there's that one. My little title page, and that one. This one's not my favourite either, but I don't dislike it. So yeah, love that book, and I'd really like to work in this one more, and I can see this being one of Hannah's books that I do get a second copy, because it's, like I said, it's my favourite. Okay, the 9th page is from Mythic World by Kirby Rosanas. I was really kindly sent this book by Michael O'Mara Books, the publishers. And the first page I completed in here, and it was for my review, was this one. And I was so proud of how this turned out. I've never really coloured anything like this before, and I enjoyed every single second. I was questioning myself on the wings, on like these bottom feathers here, and also all of this grey, because when I was colouring it I thought maybe I should have done these rocks the same colour as like these leading up to the pyramids, but then I thought it would be too much of that sort of sandy ochre colour. But now I look at it and I'm like, no, I think I made the right choice. And yeah, so I use my Derwent Inktense on this and my Prismacolor pencils. I think there may be some polychromos in there as well. And then I just used some Stickles glitter gel on the sky in the background. And if anything, I think the sky took me the longest. Of all of this page, I think the sky, the tiny little bit of sky that you can see, that took me the longest. Because I was sort of blending with my Prismas, trying to get this really beautiful sort of like fuchsia into purple background, just to really add like that beautiful pop of colour across the top, because everything else was quite muted. And yeah, I'm so proud. And this and Mythomorphia are my favourite Kirby books. I do still have this double page spread as a whip. We were working on this in a live stream a long time ago. I do still have my colour combo written down for him. But to be honest, I really love how it's turning out. I'm so proud of his face. Not so much his hair, but I'm really proud of this. I need to fix the water and stuff. But yeah, I mean, this is just based with a really inexpensive watercolour set. If I've got them handy. Yeah, it was just this Creative Peak. Really inexpensive set of watercolours, but you know, they done the job. They done the job. And yeah, I it sounds really silly. I don't feel like I can move on to another page in this book until I've completed him. So yeah. And I did pick up his new Alien World book from The Works here in the UK. I love it. I don't know if I can do that artwork justice, because that is some detailed stuff in that book. So I think I need to watch some like some colour alongs and colour and chats from that book to maybe build up some courage. But I think I would really like to finish my my double page golem creature before I work in the Alien book. And then another Kirby Rosanna's is Imagimorphia. And talking of Egypt, this is my second copy of the book. I've still got my original copy. But yeah, this one. Oh, so proud of this. I think a lot of this was my Castle Art pencils on this one. Maybe some luminance in a few places. I know I've got some fine liner work in here, and then I've got some Colero paint there, the gold, really beautiful in a few areas, which is beautiful. I think this was my gold metallic uni paint marker in a few places as well, and then a little bit of white highlights in a few places, and some stickles on the beetle's wings here, and on this one, like I said, it's really cloudy, so I don't know if you can see. And then I used distress ink in the background. I wanted to give it that really kind of old sort of papyrus look to it. Yeah, really pleased. And I did use I don't know if I mentioned, I think I used water-based markers in this as well. But yeah, I was really proud of that one, and Aaron loved it. He loved this page, because he was like, would you be willing to take that page out of the book and frame it? And I'm like, I don't know, because I've still got this page that isn't coloured in my original book, but I would kind of like to keep this one in the book. Oh, and I've just realised I've got some black jelly roll glaze as well. Yeah. So that is it. That was my 10 favourite completed pages of 2022. Like I said, a few of them may have been a little bit earlier. I honestly cannot remember. But I do think that, 90% of them, 80% of them were 2022. So I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. If there's any books that you have seen in this video you would like a flip through of, please let me know in the comments. To be honest, I think you guys have probably seen all these books a million times by now, but the offer is open. So yeah, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me and watch this video today. I really appreciate it. Take care, stay safe my loves, and I will see you in the next video. Lots of love. Bye everyone.